You've been a wonderful audience, but tonight we've got a very special guest for you for our final comedian. Are you ready for our final comedian? He's going to take the house down, but before we introduce him and bring him on stage, this gentleman was sitting here a month ago and had never performed stand-up comedy. And now he's in front of your very eyes, about to take the roof down in this hot comedy session. He's from the Netherlands, but depending on who's asking, he may also be a citizen of the world. Will you please give it up for Nándor! Cluj-Napoca!
How are you doing, everybody? Are you tired?
Yes.
Well, good news, after me you can go home. You know, it makes a lot of sense that they saved me for last, because closing time's approaching and we need you to leave a room, so here I am. But how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Good, good, good? If there's anybody in the audience tonight who might feel like they know me from somewhere, that's because I have the... Yeah, you do? Yeah, that's because I have the Clark Kent effect. Yeah? You don't know what it is? Okay, let me demonstrate it for you, okay? So, yeah?
Don't be smart.
Oh! And now I do it again? And then I take it off again? Basically what I'm saying is, with glasses on or off, it doesn't matter, you would be insane if you would know the difference, you know? That's basically what I'm saying. I'm trying to be humble, guys. I'm trying to be humble because a couple of months ago I went to some tarot card reading. And this woman who did the tarot card reading, she said, Nándor, because that's my name, I can read the cards that you feel superior to others. Because you always seem like you know better. I was like, okay, I could believe that if I wouldn't have witnessed that you did this tarot card reading all wrong. I mean, this is not how you do the tarot card reading. So, you know, I went home, went to Amazon.com to order my own deck of tarot cards. I was like, let's do some self-evaluation, you know? The left, you know what I'm talking about, right? So I ordered some tarot cards off of Amazon. They still didn't arrive. So last Friday I called Amazon. I was like, guys, I ordered a deck of tarot cards. It didn't still come in. What's happening? They said, yeah, we're still dealing with them. They're tarot cards. You're not supposed to deal with them. Hello? All right. Great start. So, if there are any single ladies in the audience tonight who feel like they know me from somewhere, first of all, what I can think of, you might have briefly seen me when you rejected me on Tinder. Either that or I'm at the bottom of your matches list waiting for your response, so I'll help the guy out over there, yeah? Okay. If there are any married women in the audience tonight who feel like they know me from somewhere, yeah, same explanation actually. What was I thinking, you know? Nah, just kidding, guys. I'm getting warmed up over here. Let me put my glasses back on. I have my fair share of dating in Romania, I must say. I'm a great movie buff, first of all. I'm a big movie enthusiast. Are there any movie lovers in the audience tonight by any chance? Has anybody seen any great movie recently? Who has seen Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Hey! There we go. Now, who has seen the Barbie movie?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was the biggest social dilemma for me, you know that? Oppenheimer and the Barbie movie? Because in order to see Oppenheimer, I feel like I should know about geopolitics, modern physics, astronomy, all that stuff. In order to see the Barbie movie, all I needed was a girl to come with me.
Yay!
So I went for the easy option. I went to see Oppenheimer. You know, I just glanced over the audience and I saw some couples hand in hand laughing at me. Fuck you too. In my defense, I went to the Barbie movie with a lady friend of mine. But here's the thing, that lady friend of mine, she has this handicap. Okay, and it's really sad actually. But like, it's like physically impossible for her to ever be on time. Now I can see that you don't take it seriously. Now really, if you would draw her as a Disney character, she would be Captain Hook. Okay? Her enemy is time. Yeah? She does not grasp that concept. Okay? Her kryptonite is a wristwatch. Do I need to go on? She's the only woman in my life, no doubt, that made me believe that at approximately this height, you live in a different time zone. wrong, I love her dearly till the day I die, which might be tonight because she's actually in the audience. And I know she is. I know she's in the audience because about 20 minutes into the show, I saw someone walking in. It has to be her, you know. Anyway, back to the story. I was going to see the Barbie movie with her, so I'm waiting for her at Vivo Mall. And I was standing there in front of the cinema, you know, walking back and forth. And I saw that there were some girls scattered around, you know, in pink tops. So while I was walking back and forth, I walk up to this girl and I go like, "Let me guess, you're here to see the Barbie movie, right?" So 2 things about that. First of all, where the fuck did I get the guts to do that? You have to know, I'm a man of many talents. Talking to women is not one of them. Like earlier, you were talking to Niall about how you approached her, you know, when you saw her walking the dog for the second time. You're Superman for me now, dude.
The balls!
I am such a nerd. Really, I'm such a nerd. You were talking about G-spots earlier. I thought it was a Google Maps extension. Second point. Did you actually hear what I said to her? Let me guess, Barbie movie? Real 2023 alpha male move, Nándor. What was I trying to do? Remove all assumption that I was hitting on her? And just come out of the closet? I can only imagine what it must have been from her point of view, you know? Me coming out to her like, "Hey! Let me guess, Barbie movie?" Such a Ryan Gosling fan, like, "Oh my god, isn't he dreamy?" Like, what the fuck? What was I thinking? But for some reason, unbeknownst to all of us, she decided to respond. And she said, "Yeah, I'm actually here to see the Barbie movie, pretty excited for it." And then she looks at me and she says, "Are you going with somebody?" See, she was already doubting my sexuality. So I said, "Yeah, I do. I'm actually waiting for somebody if she decides to show up." Emphasis on the she, you know. And she says, "Yeah, me too, actually. I'm waiting for someone." Yeah. And I go, "Hey, you know, in case we're both being stood up, how about we be each other's backup, you know, and we go to the movie together." Now, from where you're sitting, you might be like, "Whoa, bold move, Nándor. Confident move, right?"
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Standing there with his green shirt and his leather bracelet, provided by Akisori Majordombe. But you have to imagine that while I'm saying all of that to her, my facial expression is like, "Am I actually saying these words right now?" I was so surprised that I could finish that sentence to her that afterwards I double-checked if a ventriloquist didn't have his hand on my ass. Here's the thing. The moment I finish that sentence, I know I fucked up. Because I see her eyes wandering up to something that stands next to me. And in my eye corner, I see it as well. So I'm standing there and I'm going like, "Oh shit." And next to me is her boyfriend with the movie tickets in his hand. And I don't say anything at all. I'm just looking at him like, "Dude, just put me out of my misery, dude." And the worst thing is, he looked back at me with such sympathy, you know, like, "Oh, I feel like we should include you now." "So we just asked you to come with us?" Like, "I don't know." He looked back and forth to his girlfriend like, "Oh." And as I see them walking into the movie, a voice in my head, you know, says, "Hey, buddy, this is a win, you know? You shouldn't be sad about this. You just went out of your comfort zone. You talked to a girl, you know? That's a win, right? Yeah." But then that same voice goes like, "But never ever do that again, okay?" Thank you, so supportive.
Like that
I
voice.
think so.
I have to say that ever since I do the stand-up comedy gigs, dating has become easier for me. Or actually, I should say, dealing with rejection has become easier for me.
Boo.
But then again, that's dating for me. So, you know, because every time at the end of the date, she's like, "I'm sorry, but I'm trying to turn you into just friendship material now." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm going to turn you into stand-up comedy material now." I have my fair share of dating, like I said. Like, I dated a Moldovianka for a while. Are there any Moldoviankas in the audience tonight by any chance? Let me hear it. Good, I can safely continue. Oh, you are? I might change from here. It's okay. Now, I met this Moldovianka on the beach in Vamaveke. I went there with pretty much my best buddy, Vladimir. Vladimir's really the opposite of me. You know, Vladimir's like a very buffed ex-military guy with a I don't give a fuck attitude.
Russian.
Sorry?
It's Russian.
Ukrainian. You were close. Just wait a couple of years and you might be Russian. Yeah. But you were close. You were close. Sorry.
It's okay.
So the first thing that we do, we enter Vamaveke and we start drinking, you know, but we start drinking like alcoholics. Vlad, he can drink, but not alone. You know, he needs a buddy to you know, hype him up. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you. Thank you.
I got you.
Yeah, I seem like I didn't prepare my material. Yeah. That's okay. I feel like that as well. So we start drinking and we get really fucked up, you know, and like I feel like I'm gonna throw up, so I go lie down. Next day I go look for him, and I find Vladimir on the beach dancing with two women, you know, one on each hand. And I go like, whoa, hey Vlad, do you need any help with that? seems like you're a little bit busy there. And without saying, he just pushes one of the girls into my hand. I was like, okay, let's do this. So I start dancing with her, and you know, we really hit it off. We start talking, and she was really nice, you know, really into me, which never happens. So I was like, where are you from? You know, the basic talks. And out of the blue, she leans forward and she goes, hey, do you want to have sex on the beach? And I'm standing there so half drunk and sex deprived that I think that she means to drink. But did I tell you that I had enough to drink that day? So I said, and I'm really not proud of this one, sure, but only if you can find me the virgin kind.
Oh, yeah.
I see the disappointment in her eyes. Her smile becomes less big. She slides her hands out of mine and she just walks away. Did you just laugh at that? What the fuck? That's sad as hell. But 5 minutes later, she returns with a fucking drink. With a virgin sex on the beach. And while she looks at me and she hands it to me, she goes, I sure hope you're a better fucker than a drinker. Which brings me to my final point. I promise that I will walk out after this, but just, you know, I just came up with this on the spot. Do you know what it's called to have sex with a comedian? It's an inside joke. Thank you very much for Insomnia Café. Let's hear it for Nándor!
Every time I see that man on stage, I know it's a comedy bit of therapy, but I fucking like it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll